Hi, Taehyung Lovers. Written by Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to the most phenomenal and up-to-date channel in the world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss the latest news about the most extraordinary man alive, Taehyung. But wait, don't skip a single second, because in this video, you're about to discover something that even the biggest media outlets haven't reported yet. Just imagine, with a single rose and one graceful step, Taehyung changed how the world sees the beauty of Korea. From Hollywood to Seoul, every camera, every heartbeat turned to him. What really happened that night at Vogue World 2025? Why did everyone, even Hollywood directors, fall under a spell? And who was the mysterious girl that received Taehyung's rose? Don't go anywhere, because the answer will shock you, move you, and make you fall in love all over again with the man who can stop the world with just one smile. Fans of Taehyung shared that rose among themselves, filled with joy and emotion, a moment that changed Hollywood, the fashion world, and the way we understand love. One step, one glance, one smile. Taehyung at Vogue World 2025, Hollywood. With just one elegant stride, Taehyung via BTS made thousands of cameras tremble and hundreds of journalists catch their breath. Not because of the diamonds on his hand, not even because of the suit worth hundreds of millions of won, but because he carried something far greater, a gat, a piece of hanbok, and a single rose that made the Western world bow to the grace of Korean culture. October 2025, the night Hollywood held its breath for a Korean man. On October 26, 2025, the fashion world shook. The annual Vogue World, known as the most exclusive event gathering icons like Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, and Dua Lipa, suddenly turned into a runway of Korean cultural diplomacy. Amidst a sea of haute couture, Taehyung appeared like a dream. He wore a long black hanbok-inspired coat, a crimson ribbon tied softly at the waist, and a transparent gat, the traditional hat of Joseon-era nobility. And as if the universe itself was waiting, every camera turned toward him. From Vogue to Yonhap, the headlines that echoed. South Korea's official news outlet, Yonhap News, published a headline that became digital legend. BTS's V showcases the beauty of Korea with a gat in Hollywood. Soon after, Vogue US uploaded Taehyung's photo with a sharp, simple caption, "A prince among stars. Culture meets couture." Within just 4 hours, the post hit 15 million likes on Instagram, the highest engagement on any fashion post in 2025, surpassing Zendaya's Met Gala 2024 record. CNN Style, BBC Culture, and Harper's Bazaar Japan followed with analysis. Taehyung didn't just appear, he asserted Asian identity in global fashion, something even Europe's biggest houses still struggle to do. A rose and its meaning amid the flashing cameras. One small thing went unnoticed by major media, the red rose in his hand. Simple, silent, yet deeply symbolic. According to eyewitnesses and the fan account at Taehyung_world on X Twitter, Taehyung handed the rose to a fan waiting outside Paramount Studios. Tae's fans share the rose among themselves, filled with joy. You can make your fans happy just by remembering them, thanking them, and giving them something simple. That quote went viral. More than a flower, it became a symbol of love that doesn't need luxury, only presence and remembrance. Behind Taehyung's rose, why the world was moved. According to Dr. Elaine Stewart, a cultural psychologist from the University of California, Irvine, the emotional impact wasn't accidental. Taehyung combined two emotional layers, she said. First, Korean cultural nostalgia through the hanbok and gat. Second, universal warmth through the gesture of giving a flower. That combination created a moment our brains register as pure, sincere love. No wonder that, according to Twitter Trends 2025, the keywords V, BTS flower, and Taehyung gat look became the #1 global trend for 48 hours, surpassing even the Super Bowl and the U.S. presidential election. The debate, when beauty sparks controversy. As with every great pop culture moment, not everyone agreed. The pro side called Taehyung a cultural hero. He brought hanbok to the world stage without losing its modern elegance, wrote the Korea Herald. The critics, mostly Western columnists, called his look Too theatrical, The Guardian wrote. V blurs the line between cultural symbolism and costume. In fashion, we must distinguish between heritage and representation. But the backlash turned in his favor. Netizens flooded the comment sections with defense and pride. It's not costume, it's culture. And he carried it like royalty. He doesn't wear fashion, he tells a story. Within 24 hours, over 1.2 million comments filled Vogue's official Instagram, demanding that Western fashion narratives show more respect for Eastern heritage. The numbers don't lie. Modern hanbok sales surged 340% on Sinseng Market and Etsy Korea within 72 hours. On TikTok, hashtag Team Vogue World reached 1.3 billion views. The Yonhap article about Taehyung's Gat became the most read culture story of October 2025. In a Vogue Korea survey, 89% of respondents said they felt proud to be Korean after seeing Taehyung's Hollywood appearance. Taehyung didn't just conquer a red carpet. He planted cultural pride with every step. Behind the cameras, Lion Boys Jinwoo and Hollywood Animation. Director Maggie Kong, known for Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters, posted Taehyung's photo with the caption, "Lion Boys Jinwoo." That post sparked massive speculation. Could Taehyung be voicing or inspiring the lead character in an upcoming Hollywood animated film? Netflix has not confirmed, but fans believe. If that's true, it's not just a crossover, it's history. The domino effect. Hollywood acknowledges Korean power. According to Forbes Global Entertainment Index, October 2025, BTS, especially V and Jungkook, are now the two most influential Korean figures in the U.S., surpassing Blackpink and actor Lee Young-jae, Squid Game. When V stepped onto the Vogue World stage, he didn't just represent BTS. He carried the entire face of Korea to the forefront of fashion and culture. Even brands like Dior and Cartier, which already have V as an ambassador, saw sales jump over 220% in North America following the event. Between love and criticism, the psychology of fame. Yet Taehyung's fame brought paradox. On forums like Reddit and Quora, debates raged. Some called him overrated. Others claimed V sells visuals, not talent. But Dr. Samuel Rosenberg, a social psychologist from the New York Institute of Media Behavior, explained calmly, collective envy is a natural response to someone who embodies perfection in an imperfect world. The more genuine a person is, the more resistance they face. In short, Taehyung isn't just loved or hated. He's remembered, from Hollywood to hearts. The meaning of remembrance. What makes his story so powerful is how he reciprocates love, not through luxury or glittering jewels, but through a simple red rose. You can make your fans happy just by remembering them. Wrote an army on Weverse. He didn't give us luxury. He gave us meaning. That same night, a 17-second clip showing a young fan crying joyfully while holding the rose reached 200 million views on TikTok within 36 hours. One of the top comments read, "It's not about the flower. It's about being remembered." Between culture, love, and legacy, that night, under Hollywood's neon lights, Taehyung wasn't showing off. He was teaching something rarer than fame, the art of remembering. He remembered his culture. He remembered his fans. And the world, in all its chaos, remembered him in return. Final words, the world silenced by one man and a rose. Vogue World 2025 will be remembered not for the most expensive gown, but for the simplest moment, a Korean man, a gat, and a rose. In an era where everyone tries too hard to stand out, Taehyung made the world stop by simply being himself. Was it art? Was it culture? Or was it just love in its purest, quietest form? No one can say for sure. But one thing is clear. After that night, Hollywood was no longer the center of the world, because the world began to orbit around the soft steps of a man named Kim Taehyung, and a rose that will never fade. If you feel proud, touched, or even more in love with Taehyung, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because here, on Taehyung Lovers channel, we're always first to witness the magic of the most phenomenal man in the world. See you in the next video, and keep being part of Kim Taehyung's extraordinary story, only on Taehyung Lovers.